let's just be a little bit real here. I'm saying the number a lot, right? When you're at the real tables, don't say it, guys. Be a little bit respectful for the nature of the game and the respect of the game. You do not sit there and chant seven. You don't chant any of that. Just make sure you're respectful of the people that you're playing around. You are technically playing against most people that would be playing at the table. So just be respectful of the people that you're playing with, and don't rub it in or don't gloat whenever you are winning. Okay, just a note there for respect of the tables. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mark the Point. Welcome back to the channel. Another fun crap strategy here for you. This is not nothing new, but this is probably new for those players who want to see dark side systems or dark players. We all know that the 7 is the most common number on the table to be rolled. The pyramid always runs true no matter if you're a dice influencer or not. 10,000, 100,000 rolls, the 7's always going to come out superior. So a lot of people argue against the left side or the if you call it the light side players because they feel, why are you working against the 7? Well, so what I'm going to do here, I've played this out before a long time ago. I'm going to re-roll it out with a different set of rolls, with a different set of bets, and see how this can kind of play out for those who haven't seen this type play before. We got a lot of new subscribers to the channel, so I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to see something like this. Essentially, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be playing a continuous dark side bet. Now, a continuous dark side bet, I am going to play this at the $100 level with $1,000. You absolutely can do this at any level you want to. I'm just going to happen to do it with black chips. Just because it's easier for counting, it's easier for just maneuvering around the table. But of course, you can always transition this from a black chip to a green chip. If it's a $15 table, do it for 3 reds. You know, same exact concept. However you want to do it, the combinations are the same, all right? The idea is we're going to start off with a don't pass bet. Now, the puck will be off when you place that bet. You don't place that bet unless the puck is off. It has to be off to place a don't pass bet, okay? So essentially right here, a 2 or a 3, you're going to win this bet. It's going to be even odds, so they'll pay you $100. You can rack that to your rack. Now, on that come out roll, while the puck is still off, an 11 or a 7 or an 11 will lose this bet. They roll that, you'll lose that bet, and you have to pull that out, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a don't pass bet. Once the point is established, just say it rolls to an 8, okay? Now, at this point in time, it's the opposite of the pass line, where if you do roll an 8 again, then you'll actually lose this bet because you're hoping that a 7 rolls prior to the 8, right? If an 8 is rolled, you will lose this bet. However, if a 7 is rolled prior to this number, then you'll actually win even odds, and then the puck will turn back off, okay? Now, our next step of this is once we get a point established and we have our don't pass, we are now going to go through the DC, or the don't come bet, okay? On the don't come bet, it's the exact same purpose as on the come out roll with the don't pass. A 7 or 11, you will lose this bet. A 2 or 3, you're going to win this bet. A 12 is just a push, nothing there. Now, once the next number is rolled, let's just say it is a 6. The dice roll a 6. You have an option, not just on the 6, but any number. You have the option to say no action. Now, I personally always teach never say no action, because the reason is there are 5 ways to roll a 6 and there's 6 ways to roll a 7, which means you are still in the advantage of winning this bet. So never say no action. I would always suggest to let that number roll out and let it go to the back of 6 as is. Now, you do have options if you want to. I'm not going to play this out here, but you could do a hedge bet on the don'ts. Let's just say you wanted to place a hard 6 for $5 or for $10, however you want to do that. If you placed it for $10 and it hit the hard 6, that wouldn't, or it hit a 6, it would knock off your don't, but you would get paid $90 here as a hard way action. You can do that. I'm not going to show that in this system, but that is an opportunity. You can do that. Now, once that number goes to the 6, what we're going to do is we're going to place another don't come bet. Once the next number is, let's call it a 5. Okay, here's what's the beauty about the don't. It's going to take advantage of your 3, 4, or 5 really, really short rolls. Because what's going to happen is the next number, let's just say it's big red, it's a 7. What will happen is you'll win even odds on the 6, on the 5, and your don't pass. So now you've just basically doubled up your money on all 3 of these bets. We're going to leave our don't pass out there. and we're going to put the rest of these back into our rack. Okay, that's an easy way to do it. Now again, this could get a little bit complicated because if you have a really good shooter, one good shooter can really devastate you. It can take away big profits because if we're constantly going to go out there for a don't come bet every time, it's a continuous don't come bet. Okay, let's make sure I want to say that out. That's what we're going to play at don't come bet every single time, which means if you have a 5 out there with a don't come, if they roll the 5, your 5 will come down. This will go out to the 5. What happens? We're going to set back our don't come back out there. If he rolls a 5 again, we're going to pull this back. So it can, a hot shooter that's hitting repeating numbers will really affect your bankroll. Okay, just be cautious of that. Now, the last thing I'm going to say is even when this puck is off, when the puck is off, these bets are always working. Okay, always working. You can, or you do have an option to pull bets down. You cannot go back up if you pull it down. You cannot turn these bets off, but they're always working even when the puck is off. So what happens is if a 7 rolls right now in this particular situation, you'll actually win this bet. You're going to lose this because remember on a 7 or 11, you're going to lose on the come out, which is technically a push. You can just replace it back and this will come back to your rack. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to roll this out. We're going to see how we do. We are going to start off with $1,000. That's going to be our bankroll, our starting bankroll. This is a continuous dark side, a continuous don't come bet. We're going to see how we do, if we can make some money. If you haven't already subscribed and you're looking forward to this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, and let's go ahead and roll it out. All right, guys, we are ready to roll, out. Remember, we have $1,000 bankroll. The one thing I didn't say a while ago that's probably good to mention is if you are going to be playing the dark side, stay closer to this don't come bet side. That way you're not reaching across the table. You're kind of doing it a little bit more discreetly, and you'll be able to put your don't come action there on the right hand side. But again, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to set our don't pass bet up in there. We're going to get point set, and here we go. All right, that's going to be a 6-2-8, easy 8. So we're going to mark the point on the 8, and then we're going to go and place our don't come bet, and that'll be our next bet. Here we go. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, craps 3, okay? So remember, at 1, 2, 3, it rolled on me there at the end. That's going to be a winning bet. So what's going to happen is we're going to pay it. We're going to come through there. It's going to go right back to your right, but it's going to stay, okay? And here we go. There's a hard 10, okay? So we're going to move this back to the back of the 10. We're going to replace it back with a don't come. Okay, so that doesn't help us out too much. So what's going to happen is this will move to the back of the 10. We are going to lose this bet. So it's going to come back. Remember, repeaters can really hurt you. We're going to reset it back up. Don't come. There's a 6, 5, 1. Okay, so this is going to move to the back of the 6. Replace a new bet out there, just like that. And we have another 6. That's 2 repeaters in a row. You know what? Hold tight. We're going to show you how this could turn out. It could be a winner at the end, so make sure you stay tuned to the end. I don't know how it's going to work out, but it might. We're going to lose our 6 here. We're going to pull this back. And now we've already gotten knocked out twice, but that's okay. One good roll or one bad roll or 2 or 3 bad rolls can really help you in this case. Help you on short rolls, okay? And there is the 617. Talk about these short roll. Okay, here we go. So what's going to happen is we're going to get paid here, here, and we're going to lose this. Remember, don't come. You're going to lose on the 7, but you'll get paid here. So essentially what's going to happen is we're going to pull all these bets back. We're going to leave our don't pass there. And let's just saw after one roll, just to kind of show what it looks like. That is, look at there. We've actually made money because that's $1,000 plus the $100 to there. So we made $100 even after getting knocked off twice. We still made $100 off that roll. That aces or that 1, 2, 3 didn't hurt us out much either. So actually kind of helped us. Okay, let's go and turn the puck off. Let's get another point set. This can be the 9, the 6, 3, 9. Let's mark the point on the 9 again. Looking for 7 prior to the 9. We're going to come out here with our don't come action or DC action. There's a 5, 4, 1. Okay, let's move to the 5. Ooh, let's grab another $100 chip. Remember, you can do this at any level. It does not have to be $100 levels. That's a 6, 5, 1. It's right on the edge there. You can do this at quarter levels. You can do this at $15 levels. It doesn't really matter. It's just easier for me with the denomination. Just grabbing a black chip just like that. That's going to be the hard 6. So we're going to knock off our 6. Remember, that could have been a situation where if you was playing the hard 6 at a $10 or $5, just like a little hedge, I personally don't like the hedge because I think hedging can kind of hurt you in the long run. But we're going to lose this 6. This will move back, and let's grab another DC bet. Here we go. And that's going to be another 6. We've knocked off our 6 twice now, okay? Move the 6 back, pull this back, or let it move. And now we're going to go back out there for another DC bet. Come on, shooter. And there's the 4-3-7. Okay. All right, so let's add them up here. So we're going to win this one, this one. We'll lose this, but we'll get paid here. So all this is going to come back. Again, leaving our DC out there. And again, look at it. If you look here, we still have our $1,000, and we have $100 sitting there in the DC. So we're still up plus $100 right now. Let's turn the puck off. All right, it's going to be the hard 10. Let's mark the point on the 10. Drop down $100 to the DC, just like that. Okay. There's a 4-3-7. You know what? That's not great, but it's not awful either. Because what's going to happen is you'll lose this bet. Remember, a 7 come out, we'll lose. But you're going to get paid here. So essentially, that bet's going to come back to your rack, and you're basically even like you just was. Let's go ahead and turn the puck off. Let's get another point set. All right, it's going to be on the 5. That is the 4. Oh, sorry, not the 4. That is a 3-2-5. And now let's go ahead and get out another DC bet. Again, rooting for the 7 prior to the 5. And here we go. There's an 8-6-2. Okay, this is going to travel to the back of the 8. Get set up for another DC, just like that. There's a 4, hard 4 this time. This will travel to the back of the 4. Again, this is a continuous don't come bet, a continuous dark side. It does work out for these type rolls. Because check us out, guys. If you went out there for 220 or 160 across, you'd only gotten 2 hits. And guess what? We just made money here. We will lose this one, right? But we're going to get paid here, here, and here. And check us out, guys. We are making some money now. If you check us out, we are, let's see here. That's our initial $1,000. So we are up $300. That's 200 plus 100. We're up $300 right now in just a few shooters. And you're risking $100 at a time. So just kind of give you the kind of swings there. That is a 10. Let's go ahead and mark the point on the 10. Going to drop this out a don't come bet. Come on, shooter. There's a 9-6-3 center field. This moves to the back of the 9. Put out another don't come. Again, all this right now is profit that you're playing with. And there's a 7. Okay, so again, not terrible, because what will happen is this will lose. That'll get paid here. This will get paid here, and you made another, looks like another $100 off of that, right? Because now what you have here is $300 in your rack. You have $100 in play, and you still have your $1,000 initial bankroll. Let's turn the puck off. This is great for your very, very choppy table. That is going to be a 3. 1, 2, 3. It was a 3. It rolled there right at the edge. We're going to go and pay that out. Remember, a 2 or a 3. You're going to win this bet. Let's put it back into the rack. There's a 10 again, 6-4. Okay, mark the point on the 10. Let's go and drop down another DC bet right here. Looking for about 3 rolls and done. Now that's an 11. That's going to hurt us, right? 11 or 7. You're going to lose this bet. So let's go and pull that back. Replace it back. Here we go. There's another hard 10. Gosh. Okay. So what's going to happen is we will lose. This will travel to the back of the 10. We are going to lose our don't pass. So let's pull that bet back. Let's turn the puck off. We're going to replace our don't pass back out there. Again, right now we're in profit, which is fine, right? You are working with the casino money. There's a yo 11. That does not help me at all, right? Because you're going to lose your don't pass, like 7 or 11. Let's replace it back. Put it back out there. Come on, shooter. Again, you can hedge if you want to. When I say hedge, on that come out, you can do like a yo. You can play a yo. You can play the big red or something like that if you want to. I don't like the hedge all that much, but you definitely have that option. Okay, that's going to be the 5-1-6. Okay, so that's going to be our new point. It's going to be on the 6. And let's go ahead and grab our DC bet. Here we go. There's going to be the hard 8. Mark the point. Not mark the point. Let's let it travel to the 8. Let's replace it out for another don't come. There's another 8. Knock this off, right? So essentially what's going to happen is you'll lose this 8 here. This will travel, and we're going to replace it back with another don't come bet. Again, total dark side, continuous. Every time, does not fail. Every single time. It doesn't matter if you have all the numbers. Let's go ahead and just keep playing it out, right? That's going to go to the 5. Okay, let's play it out here. Or at least until your $1,000 is gone. And then you have to sit back and wait. That's aces. That's beautiful, right? Because that's going to help us out. We'll get paid. We're going to get paid right here. And that goes back to the rack, just like that. Simple work, right? Boxcars 12 does not help us. That is a push. Just turn the dice upside down, though. We have another 10 down there on the end. That's hurting us, right? We're going to lose this bet here. This will travel to the 10. This is going to come back. This is when you're like, oh no, I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried. My bankroll is below 1,000 now, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, essentially 5 bets out there. So if this sets and then you hit a 7, guys, we are in prime spot. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that's going to be on the 4. Okay, so now again, you're hoping for a 7 right now. Like this would be like perfect timing for a 7 right now. Don't ever say, I would say this. Let's just be a little bit real here. I'm saying the number a lot, right? When you're at the real tables, don't say it, guys. Be a little bit respectful for the nature of the game and the respect of the game. You do not sit there and chant 7. You don't chant any of that. Just make sure you're respectful of the people that you're playing around. You are technically playing against most people that would be playing at the table. So just be respectful of the people that you're playing with, and don't rub it in or don't gloat whenever you are winning. Okay, just a note there for respect of the tables. And there, how about that? Could that have not worked out any better than it just did? Because what's going to happen is, all right, we're going to win here. Oh, I guess let's do this real quick. I would have put a don't come back out there, okay? This here would have lost, but I've gotten paid here. I got paid here, 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 and here. So now what just happened is, let me show you where we're at. Remember, we started with $1,000, okay? So I'm going to replace it back to where I'm at, back at 1,000 again. So that's 1,000, and now we are up 100. We're up $600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up $600 in this video so far, playing the continuous don't bet just like that. Okay, let's roll it out for just a few more minutes, and we'll see how it goes. That's going to be the hard 6. Okay, so let's mark the point on the 6. Let's call it out again. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it out to here. I'm not going to risk any of my initial bet or my initial layout, and that's going to be a 3. So I'm not going to build into my $1,000 there. Couldn't spit it out, could I? All right, that's going to be the hard 4. Let's move that to the back of the 4. Let's pull this out, and here we go. And that's going to be a 6. Okay. So we're going to move this to the, oh, actually, sorry, I can't do that. That's going to be a 6. That is our point. So we're going to lose our point here, okay? Let's go ahead and turn the puck off. This is going to travel to the back of the 6, though. All right, now we need to go ahead and grab a don't pass back out there. Again, these bets are still working. Don't forget that. And here we go. Let's get another point set. Got another 6, 4, 2, okay? So what's going to happen is we're going to lose this bet. Gosh, again, one shooter can really hurt you here. We're just going to move this to the don't come, and we are ready to roll, guys. Here we go. There's a 5, 4, 1, no field. Move this to the back of the 5. Let's pull this. Come on, shooter. I need to get out of this hand fast. How about that? That's perfect. That's going to be the 1, 2, 3, craps 3. That's going to pay us, right here. It goes back into the rack. And there is your 6, 1, 7, just like that. So what's going to happen is you're going to lose this. It'll get paid here. It'll get paid here and here. Now, let's pull everything back. Let's see how we end up doing. I know we're in profit because remember, this was our initial 1,000. I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $1,000. And then this is now profit, and it looks like it's pretty good, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $800 on a continuous don't come bet. Just to be honest with you, this could be intriguing. I usually don't play dark side, and it doesn't always work out like this because you could have one good shooter that continuously knocks you off. You have to find a way to say, you know what, I'm done with this shooter. They're too good. They're whipping me. But I would say for 80% of the shooters, if it's below 3 or 4 rolls before the 7 comes, you're going to probably win almost every single time. So not every time, but win almost every time. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this content. If you haven't already subscribed and you enjoy this type of content, please make sure you go and hit that subscribe button. Let's try to get a couple likes. Again, I don't know if it's 800 is possible. I usually try to say, if you got 800 likes, I don't think we can get to 800 likes, but you know what? Let's try to get to 800 likes on this video, a continuous don't dark side video. All right, guys, until next time, mark the point and stay awesome.